My warriors, my unyielding misfits, my indestructible few, listen closely. In a world desperate to see you crumble tonight, I do not speak to the timid, the docile, the compliant masses grazing in fields of mediocrity. No, tonight I call to the rebels, the defiant ones, the wolves who stride the edge of chaos and stare into the abyss with daring eyes, not in fear, but in unshakable defiance. You, yes, you who were expected to fall yet stood unbroken. You who were meant to kneel but rose taller. Life, my friends, is a brutal and unforgiving game, a labyrinth rigged with traps. There are players who maneuver the board and pawns who blindly follow the path laid out for them. The pawns whisper sweet lies, offering the illusion of belonging, of approval, of comfort. But what happens when you refuse to play by their rules? When their traps fail to ensnare you? Oh, they rage, they seethe, they burn with fury because you defy their expectations. You weren't supposed to rise above their manipulations. You were meant to collapse beneath their schemes. But you didn't, did you? No, you stood amidst the ashes of their shattered plans, laughing. That laughter, it drives them mad. It is the anthem of your triumph, the melody of your freedom. Their anger is not a sign of your failure, it is the symphony of your strength. Every insult they hurl, every glare they cast, every venom-soaked word they spit, is proof that you have won. They hate you because you are free from their control, free from their illusions, free from the prison they tried to construct around your mind. But freedom comes with a price. Oh yes, it does. The price is isolation. The cost is being misunderstood. The path is one of walking alone in the shadows while others cling to the blinding light of conformity. Yet, isn't that better than living as a puppet? Better than dancing to their strings and losing your soul? Make no mistake, they will not stop. They will return, fiercer, more cunning, their traps more devious than before. They will whisper louder, claw deeper, and scheme harder, all in a desperate attempt to reclaim control. But here's the beauty of it: once you've escaped their first snare, every trap that follows is laid bare. Their tactics become predictable. Their malice becomes laughable. Let them see thee. Let them stew in their bitterness. Their rage is their prison, not yours. Every ounce of their fury is proof that you are untouchable, unstoppable. While they remain shackled by their hate, you rise higher, ascend further, and evolve into a force they cannot comprehend. They wanted you broken, yet here you stand, unshaken and triumphant. Their defeat lies not in their suffering, but in your resilience. Your refusal to bow is their undoing. You are the outlier, the anomaly, the one who shattered their illusions. And that is what keeps them awake at night. So rise, my wolves. Walk boldly into the darkness. Let their fury illuminate your path and their hatred fuel your fire. Be the chaos they cannot control, the storm they cannot endure, the force they cannot break. You are more than their lies, more than their traps, more than their schemes. You are the storm that drowns their world. Now, take this fire within you and use it. Their rage is not just because you escaped their control, it's because you obliterated the very idea of their power. Their authority is fragile, crumbling the moment you refuse to bow. You are living proof of their insignificance, their desperation. They wanted to crush you, to see you beg, to make you submit, but instead they expose their own hollow, bitter souls. Every scheme they hatch only tightens the chains around their necks while you walk free. But freedom is not enough. No, my friends, freedom is merely the beginning. Now you rewrite the rules, you flip the board, you burn down their entire game. You are not a pawn, you are the architect of your destiny. Feel that fire in your chest, that defiant, unyielding spirit. That is your weapon, your armor, your truth. And no one, not them, not their schemes, not the entire world can take it from you. Remember, the world will always try to break you. It will paint you as the villain because you dared to defy its system. But villains are nothing more than heroes who refuse to conform. So if they call you a villain, wear that title with pride. Stand tall, my architects of chaos, my warriors of defiance. Let them plot. Let them rage. Let them twist themselves in knots trying to destroy you. Every failed attempt is another reminder of your power, your greatness, your freedom. And when they glare at you with fury and venom, look back, smile, laugh. Because the game is over. And you, yes, you have already won. Now rise, my unstoppable forces, and shake the very foundations of their world. Be the chaos they cannot tame, the storm they cannot weather, the force they will never control. You are untouchable, unshakable, unshakable, unstoppable. And that, my friends, is their greatest nightmare. They wanted you small, but here you stand towering. They wanted you silent, yet your voice roars like thunder. And here's the truth they fear most: they've created their worst nightmare. For every step you take forward, you drag their illusions further into the light. They can no longer hide behind masks of superiority, because your existence has shattered their facade. You are not just a survivor, you are a builder, a creator, a force of nature. And forces of nature do not ask permission. They do not wait for approval. They carve paths where none existed. You've gone beyond their reach, beyond their comprehension, and that is why they rage. But don't stop here. Let this be the beginning of your legacy. Use their hate as your fuel, their schemes as your stepping stones. They think you've peaked, but they have no idea you're just getting started. The fire inside you is not meant to smolder, it's meant to blaze, to consume, to illuminate the path for others like you who are trapped in the darkness. Look around. You're not alone. There are others watching, waiting, yearning for the courage to break free. Be the spark that ignites their rebellion. Be the voice that says you don't have to bow, you don't have to break. You are more than their control, more than their game. Let them call you ruthless. Let them call you defiant. Let them call you whatever they need to soothe their fragile egos. None of it matters. The only thing that matters is that you keep moving forward, relentless and unyielding. You are not here to fit in, you are here to stand out. You are not here to conform, you are here to disrupt. So take that fire in your chest and let it erupt. Burn brighter, rise higher. Become the storm they never saw coming, the earthquake that shatters their foundations. Remember, my friends, you are not just playing their game, you are rewriting the rules. You are the proof that no scheme, no trap, no force can break a spirit that refuses to bow. Let this be your anthem, your battle cry: I am untouchable. I am unbreakable. I am unbreakable. I am unstoppable. Now go, warriors of defiance. Shake the earth beneath your feet. Set the skies ablaze with your fire. Be the chaos they fear, the storm they cannot withstand, and the force they will never forget. Your story is not over. It has only just begun. And so the journey continues. But let me ask you this: what will you do with this fire roaring inside you? Will you let it fade, or will you stoke it until it engulfs everything they thought they could control? This is your moment, not to rest, not to pause, but to rise higher, burn brighter, and leave no shadow untouched by your light. They will try harder now. Oh, they will throw everything they have left: new traps, sharper words, and deeper betrayals. But don't you see? Their desperation is their weakness. The harder they try to break you, the clearer it becomes they fear you. Yes, fear you. Fear the power you've uncovered, the strength you didn't know you possessed. Stand firm, because the storms they summon cannot shake a mountain. And you, my friend, have become that mountain, unyielding, immovable, eternal. Every insult they hurl is but a whisper against the roar of your resolve. Every plot they weave is but a strand in the web of their own downfall. You've risen so far above their reach that their attempts to drag you down are laughable now. But let's make this clear: you didn't come this far to gloat or to settle for survival. No, you came this far to dominate, to thrive, to build a life so unshakable that even the faintest echoes of their hatred will crumble in its presence. This is your time to create, to craft a legacy so untouchable it stands as a beacon for every soul still trapped in the shadows. Your resilience is the map, your courage is the compass, and your refusal to bow is the fire that lights the way. But know this: your victory isn't just personal, it's universal. Every step you take forward inspires another. Every time you refuse to break, someone else finds their strength. You are not just fighting for yourself, you are becoming the proof that their chains can be broken, their lies dismantled, their control obliterated. So rise higher, warrior, keep moving forward. Turn their whispers of doubt into echoes of defeat. Let their rage fuel your ascent, and let their hatred fan the flames of your greatness. Because this isn't the end of your story, it's the dawn of a new era. An era where you define the rules, An era where you stand as proof that no scheme, no trap, no force on this earth can break a soul that chooses to fight. The world will remember you not as someone who survived their games, but as the one who dismantled them entirely. So go forth. Be the unstoppable force. Be the light that pierces the darkness. Be the unbreakable spirit that turns their fury into ashes. Because this is your destiny to rise, to shine, to conquer. And nothing, not their hatred, not their schemes, not even the weight of the world, can stop you now.